Welcome everyone to the first episode of SecureDApp's X-clusive, our groundbreaking 6-week Web3 Innovation Series. I'm Karan Sontakke, your host for today, and I'm thrilled to have you all joining us for this live webinar. Whether you're tuning in from India or around the globe, thank you for being part of our mission to illuminate the blockchain landscape. Today, we have got an incredible session lined up. We'll dive deep into a timely and important topic and answer your burning questions. So stick around, participate, and make this a fantastic experience. For those who don't know me, I'm Karan Sontakke, Assistant Manager, Business Development and Growth at SecureDApp. I'm a cybersecurity enthusiast as well. My passion is bridging the gap between cutting edge technology solutions and security solutions as well. I'm excited to bring you insights from today's session. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed guest for today. We are incredibly fortunate to have us Arnab Ray, whose work is at the forefront of combining advanced technologies. Arnab's extensive background, from pioneering tokenized storage at CropXL to his role as a co-founder at Metaborong, truly highlights his dedication to innovation in Web3 and AI. Welcome, Arnab. Nice to have you.
Hey, hi. Hi, Karan. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. So, looking forward to an exciting session, Arnab.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. So, going forward, today marks our first episode of the series and we'll dive into a truly compelling subject: Metaborong, the convergence of AI and blockchain for decentralized intelligence. Let's dive right into our discussion, Arnab.
Sure.
Yeah. So, Arnab, to begin with, could you share your initial perspective on why this topic, Metaborong, the convergence of AI and blockchain for decentralized intelligence, is so crucial in today's rapidly evolving digital landscape?
Yeah, sure. So, see, in Metaborong was solely focused on Web3. And since 2018, we have been working into Web3 and we have been building stuffs into Web3. And since 2022, 2023, the involvement of AI became more into our day-to-day lives after the initiation of ChatGPT and then all the LLMs coming in. So we had to deep dive into AI as well because we have to be relevant into the market. And when we deep dived, we choose a niche which will be basically sticking to our platform and our expertise. So that's why we chose to mix best of the both world into a single place. So why it convergence? Because what we know currently with the rapid text generation LLMs, with the rapid image generation LLMs, AI is creating images out of nowhere. Okay, but the thing is that we need to basically incentivize, we need to recognize those people, those assets where it took the inspiration from, because AI don't have its own mind. It is trained based upon the data that is fed. So if suppose today William Wordsworth poem is getting today ChatGPT is taking inspiration from Wordsworth's poem, so we need to give a certain kind of recognition to that person. Similarly to different kind of music, different kind of art forms that are getting created. So that's why we need traceability, like from where the data are coming from, where these are planned out. So that's why that's the stuff that we are currently doing in Metaborong. We have launched some of the products with our client with those. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically this is
So,
the stuff.
yeah, so great to know that, Arnab. So, Arnab, your professional journey is fascinating. Will you share a bit about your path and the defining experiences that ultimately led you to co-found Metaborong and commit to the intersection of Web3 and AI?
Sure. So, as I told, I started with Web3 in 2018, when Web3 was just another buzzword. People didn't know much about it. So that's the time when I was working with Web3. I was start looking into blogs, reading the white papers. I was one of the first member to deploy some of the NFTs in IMX blockchain. That's one of the gasless blockchain that came back in 2018, 2019. It's an Australian blockchain. Then I had like then Hardhead came, then Foundry came. We created a lot of DApps, lot of projects. So yeah, like I worked for multiple companies. I worked for multiple uh, agencies, you can say, where I was a lead dev there. And yeah, with my and my colleagues' help, those guys were able to create a lot of value for their clients. So finally, in 2023, we decided that okay, like if we can create it for others, we can create it for ourselves as well. So that's the time when I, Shomujit, and Anik decided to like create this wonderful company.
Yeah. So yeah, that's nice to know, Arnab. So now turning to Metaborong's foundational principles, what is its core mission? I'm curious about the foundational inspiration that personally ignited the vision to merge AI and blockchain technology, aiming to redefine the Web3 ecosystem.
Yeah, sure. So, our mission and basically a vision is to become one of the brands after TCS or Infosys, you can say. Like there are no big brands that have came up from India, which can tell you like, oh, okay, we are good at consultancy, we are good at this. So want to be that front which is not only like having expertise into like regular stack like normal web to web 3 development, but like also like into the niche one like ZK development, like roll-ups development, then merging AI into blockchain, all this kind of stuff. We also provide that because you can't get those into the big MNCs, but we want to be that MNC in the future, which will provide people the solution to these niche products as well.
From Metaborong's perspective, I'm eager to understand why you believe the convergence of AI and blockchain stands as an increasingly critical imperative for future evolution of the digital ecosystem.
Yeah, so the thing is that see, blockchain is going to be the next future for trust, and we cannot like leave AI without it. So we have to build something to bridge the centralization of the AI data source and bring the transparency and honesty of blockchain and merge it together in order to make like everything sustainable for both the parties.
Right. So, Arnab, can you tell us which companies have you catered to and developed solutions for?
So there are some companies whom I can take the names. Like we have worked with Near Blockchain, we have worked with Nero Blockchain. Yeah, okay. By Near, you have seen like how they are pro into Near intent and all those stuff. So yeah, we have worked a lot into them. Also, there's another company called Bionic. They are again UK-based fundraiser platform. They are using like they are not much into AI, but like a Web3 centric platform. Again, we recently onboarded a client again from United States, I think. Yeah, they're from United States. So they are basically taking care of B2B, yeah, instant in video generation, 3D video generation. So basically, you can say that whatever video you see of, you can say, link. So their customers are LinkedIn, L'Oreal Paris, and all of these guys. So whatever ads you see from LinkedIn, you can say that we are the one that's creating that.
Yeah, so that's really exciting to know, Arnab. And can you tell a bit, like describe some AI models or agents Metaborong typically integrates into its dApps? And beyond that, how do you manage the training and deployment of these models?
So see, like we have heavily invested into the infrastructure development. So our CEO, he is a genius. So and like he has got certain master level degrees into AIs, and also there is my friend, which I told you before this one. So with their collaboration, we have set up a data center inside our office where we generally do the deployments for the LLMs that we provide because clients like LinkedIn, clients like L'Oreal Paris, they don't want their data to be spread everywhere. So they want hyper localized data within their system or very locally reserved data. So that's why we uh, we do the deployments with that. And what was the another question, follow-up question?
How do you manage training and deployment of these models securely and efficiently within a decentralized framework?
So see, we don't have to. There's another notion that uh, decentralization. We don't need decentralization everywhere. So there can be solutions where we can keep it locally without letting it decentralize.
So, from Metaborong's perspective, I'm eager to understand the consensus mechanisms Metaborong strategically leverages in its development.
So
What distinct advantages do these choices secure for your innovative projects?
Yeah, sure. So generally, we are working with public blockchains. So uh, public blockchains, most of them are recently shifted to POS. So you can say very safely that we are working with POS. Yeah, like, and also there is a blockchain called Nero blockchain. It's a Japanese blockchain, and we are also running the mine nodes for mining the tokens, and they're a partner of ours. So yeah, I can. That's the answer if you were looking for.
Yeah, one question has come. What is POS? Like, can you take that?
So proof of stakes is basically it's a consensus mechanism where you have to stake certain amount of money. Suppose in case of Ethereum, so you have to stake 32 ETH into their protocol, and you might be able to get mine their token. So suppose you have staked 32 ETH, I have staked 32 ETH, and some of the people have staked 32 ETH. Now the thing is that there will be a lottery, and depending upon that. Whoever wins that round, they will be able to mine it and they will be able to get the block rewards. So block rewards are basically Ethereum's again. So that's the thing. That's why people mine. And the bigger, so the thing is that again, 32 ETH is a very big amount, almost around 5 to 6 crore rupees. So that's why like there are protocols like Lido, so which helps in like pooling those funds. So it will take 1 ETH from me and like 32 other people, and they will basically pool it and invest into it there, and they will give out the profit depending upon how much you have invested, like weighted average profit.
Yeah. So coming to security, so Arnab, DApp security is of course paramount, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm particularly interested in how Metaborong ensures robust protection from ground up during development, and what critical vulnerabilities your team prioritizes checking, including those like related to data integrity, AI manipulation, algorithmic fairness, etc.
So, okay. So let me start with smart contract, then we'll go with front end and back end part. So for the smart contracts, we generally follow a standard protocol like how to develop it. And then we have like automated testing. And then also we have partners like SecureDApp and others where after like successfully writing the smart contracts, we submit our code for audit and then they take care of it accordingly to the report. We again fix our code and deploy it. On the key management part, we obviously use Gnosis Safe for doing the key management, and we always use like advise our users to use a ledger in order to like do the transactions. For the back end and front end, I am not fully sure, but we have an in-house cybersecurity team which take care of the entire deployment process. So that's the thing.
Yeah, so beyond initial deployment process, I would like to understand Metaborong's continuous strategies to safeguard client dApps for ongoing operational integrity, and what new initiatives or tools your team is utilizing to further enhance this post-development protection.
Okay, I didn't get the question. Can you come again once?
So post development, like once you initially develop, uh, post deployment basically, once you initially deploy the smart contracts and then develop projects that Metaborong is developing.
Mm-hmm.
So beyond that, how do you ensure continuous security strategies, and what new initiatives your team is utilizing to further enhance that?
Okay. So again, to repeat myself, so in order to like suppose further upgrade the contract side, so I'll be more specific towards the contract part because that's what my expertise come into, and
Yeah,
we have other team members to take care of the front end and back end.
yeah,
So yeah, for the smart contract parts, we generally use like keyloggers, like not keyloggers. Basically, we use key managers, and also we have time lock set up. So basically, what time lock does is that in order to execute a transaction, you have to submit your request over there, and that request will be only processed after a certain amount of time. Generally, we keep a time of 2 days for the time lock, so that in case there's any kind of vulnerability, we have some time to like check that and then cancel that request. Suppose I have to upgrade a contract. Okay, so if my so there is like uh, three, multi-sig of three people, and if once like he got compromised and they create a transaction, at least other two can cancel it within the period of 2 days.
right, right. And post development, any post deployment basically, and development as well. Any runtime protection strategies that you provide to clients, something like that?
Uh, I don't think so. We don't
Okay.
like actually work on that part. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, Arnab, can you describe your Metaborong's team? So, what core strengths and unique expertise do your team members possess, and truly that which distinguishes your ability to build innovative, reliable apps?
Yeah, sure. So, Metaborong started with myself, Shomjit, and Anik. So, these three are my childhood friends. These three are again like Web3 experts. Shomjit is our CTO, and I think whenever we hire, so our first hires were from like our previous companies where we used to work. We basically made friends and we told them we're starting this venture, will you come in? So basically, we knew them. So the bonding was always there. They were already battle tested. And then we started hiring people. So generally, our hiring mechanism is like we go to colleges and uh, like conduct hackathons, and we generally pick up the winners, the
Right,
hackathon.
right.
So we get to know that okay, like these guys can build anything within couple of days, and whatever they build is actually good. So that's one of our structure. So I think we have some of the guys over here from different kind of hackathons over here from our company.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They must be here, I think.
Yeah, I
So,
hope.
yeah, so Arnab, I'm genuinely excited to hear your insights into Metaborong's latest innovations or strategic shifts that are currently driving your vision for app development. What aspects are like particularly compelling for you personally right now?
Okay. So recently, if you have heard, like US government has given much more clarity into like how stable coins will be held to your account, how the stable coins laws will be passed. So in a way, we are building a product to like you can say US securities provides 2.5% like annual return, whereas EtherFi or Lido provides 3.5% like or like, and the thing is that if you go to Uniswap's pools, there you will find like around 10% returns, annualized return on ETH pool. But the problem is that ETH as an asset itself is very volatile, and it goes $4,000 every year, and it again comes back to $1,500 every year. So this is a cycle that has been going on since 2021. So we cannot like rely on such products. So what we are doing in Metaborong, we have created a product called Indo Finance. We have uh, our white paper also ready. So it's basically a product which is tokenizing our Indian bonds into like RWAs, and people from outside India and from India as well can invest into those, and they provide a guaranteed 8.5% returns, which is much more than what US is providing, and also is very stable because it's secured and government backed as well.
So,
So
yeah, that's a quite a huge number, right? 8.5%.
Exactly. On like if you compare with DeFi yields as well, EtherFi provides 3.5%, 5%, Lido provides 3.5%, and we are providing 8.5%. So it's a very big shift. And those funds that they are providing, again, they are not like secured. So they can anyways tell, okay, we can't provide you this yield.
Right. Exactly. So, Arnab, from your vantage point, why is the fusion of AI and blockchain not just a trend but a fundamental shift shaping the future landscape of technology? What do you
Yeah.
think?
So the main thing is that see, uh, AI and blockchain is not like buzzword anymore. People are much more using AI and blockchain in the regular lives. In India, the usage of blockchain or like crypto trading has increased a lot. Same with ChatGPT. Nowadays, like our moms in the home also looks into ChatGPT to look into the recipes and all those stuff. Things. So I think it's a very crucial time when we should be merging this in order to get a reliable, secure, transparent future. Because if we cannot allow AI to become a monopoly, so if AI becomes a monopoly, then we are again creating another giant like Google or Microsoft by the name of OpenAI.
Right. So it's always great to have more players in this sector, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, Arnab, I expect significant technical and operational challenges that arise when integrating decentralized infrastructure with AI's substantial compute and data requirements. So, will you outline some of these and share the insightful strategies that you are employing to overcome them?
Can you come again once? The question is
So,
that can you like break it for me?
technical and operational challenges when integrating decentralized infrastructure with
Yeah.
AI's compute.
So yeah, so again, like AI is like if we have to run a small LLM model for like DeepSeek also, it takes a huge amount of computation power and like if I have to run it locally, which we are doing, it takes a lot of initial like capital investment. I think that's a very big theme you can see, and yeah, I think that's my answer. That will be my answer.
Yeah. So, in use cases involving sensitive data such as identity, finance, or healthcare, can you illuminate how Metaborong ensures stringent user consent and robust data privacy?
Okay, so that's a very good question because in Metaborong, with the collaboration of Indian government and UIDAI, we have produced a product called CDAX. So it's basically a application which will be using zero knowledge proofs in order to secure your data. So suppose you are checking into an hotel, and when you are checking into an hotel, you are providing your Aadhaar card or any driving license, right? And they take a photocopy of it and they keep that photocopy with that. Now, that's a very big breach of privacy because they don't need to know that your Aadhaar number, they don't need to know your address, they just need to confirm that you are the real person that has booked.
Mhm.
So this is the problem that we are actually tackling with this product. The idea is that when you go in, like you pay using QR, you can just verify yourself using that QR, just scan it, and it will be verified as uh, Karan or as Arnab.
Right.
And we have done the pilot with the defense sector in UP, and currently we are also having an LOI. Like, this will be deployed in I think we are working with the horticulture department of Uttar Pradesh. So
Yeah.
they will be using the this solution to register the farmers on chain, and we will
Okay.
be onboarding first 50 lakh or farmers on chain using this product.
Yeah. So we'll be looking forward to that, Arnab.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, Arnab, I would appreciate your perspective on how Metaborong thoughtfully balances Web3's ideal of transparency with the challenges of managing access to AI model outputs or parameters. Like, is there a paradox in there?
Um,
Like blockchain, it's all about transparency, right? And AI model, you need a certain amount of privacy, right? So all while diligently cultivating user trust. So how do you manage this?
So that's actually a good question. Like that's why I thought like I have to provide something which is kind of makes sense, because this is very personal opinion of mine, is that when in the name of transparency you don't have to open up everything.
Okay.
Suppose I again like this, like the example I give, when you go into a hotel, you don't have to open up everything. The name of transparency, right? So that's the thing. So we have to find a sweet spot between providing everything and providing the useful information. So that's I think the sweet spot, or you can say the term that I'm missing. So basically that thing. So you have to find the sweet spot in order to provide the information.
Yeah, got it. So, I'm interested to hear about any unique approaches or frameworks that distinctly differentiate Metaborong solutions from traditional Web3 or centralized AI systems.
So generally, we keep up to date with all the tech stack that are available into the market. So if you find a product that has recently launched in the market, you can very definitely say that our tech team has picked that up within within 7 days of launching it, because our CTO is like a tech genius, and he under his regime like all the recruits are like have to like pick those up.
Okay. And how do you use the marketing strategies that complement this?
So so generally we are using uh, this process was called RPA previously, but really using N8N, we have basically created workflows to basically uh, nurture our leads, create the documentation, then provide the like basically we do the client nurturing first, and then we pitch ourselves, and if there is a good feedback, the bot only talk to them, and we after like there is a 2 or 3 round of talking from the bot, we get that lead, and then our sales team converted. Also on that point, we are also creating another bot that's basically a calling bot, you can say, which actually can talk into like with your voice, my voice, it can adapt to that one and talk to you with the same emotional intelligence that you will talk to another person. So that's quite good, and we are getting good amount of traction from it, and like we are good getting some kind of orders from like like BPOs and all on that
Yeah.
one.
So I would like our audience, everyone, to go and visit Metaborong's website. It's a really interactive website, and you would love engaging with that website and know more about Metaborong, its client, and what Metaborong actually does. So yeah, do visit that website, and you can also find the things that Arnab is mentioning. So you can provide feedback to Arnab on that as well, right, Arnab?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Please visit metaborong.com and just share your feedback over there.
Yeah. So coming back to our discussion, Arnab, can you identify top three real-world use cases where Metaborong powerfully demonstrates synergy between AI and blockchain?
Yeah, so on this, I had three like things that I was thinking around what we can provide as a service on blockchain and AI. So one of the first things that came to my mind was like there are a lot of agents, AI agents that are there in the market, but which agents should I choose? Or like what kind of agent should we go with for my financial? Like there are many bots which claims that you can invest on behalf of myself, but I don't trust anyone. I don't know anyone. So there should be a on-chain, basically reputation engine. So this is something that we are working on. Second is something a decentralized research repository. So it's something like you can say a library of documents, but stored decentralized in a decentralized way. and if you have to access those data, you have to like pay. So that is used for DeFi products. So we also have a domain called DeFi.fun. We haven't thought like what we'll do, but something we'll do on that as well. And third is basically we are working on this actively. It's called automated compliance. So whenever there is like you guys are into compliance and business, right? So you know like compliance is one of the major thing that you need to do. And whenever suppose I'm writing a white paper, I'm writing any kind of marketing material, so I need to fact check that okay, like if this is compliant approved or like this is legal to say. So we are building that kind of product also. I can tell this much.
Yeah, so, hope you will be also incorporating like the DIDs of the world, that decentralized identities that they are
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah,
looking.
they're already incorporated in CDAPs.
Okay, okay, okay. Got it. So yeah, you are also doing that. You had, I think, mentioned earlier, and
Yeah.
in your future use cases that you are talking about, I think we must be looking the next version of DID in that. So
Oh,
your
yeah.
latest version. Yeah. Arnab, how does Metaborong envision its work reshaping the broader landscape of Web3 applications, impacting critical areas such as DeFi, digital identity, etc.?
So yeah, in case of digital identity, I already mentioned about how we are tackling it. In case of DeFi, basically what we are thinking with partners like SecureDApp as well. If we can actually have a bot like real which will real in real time basically monitor every transaction that is fired through a smart contract and check if that's a legal or a legitimate transaction or not. If it's something like a hacker who wants to like take away all the funds, or like if there's a certain movement due to a transaction where 80% of the entire TVL is getting affected, the
Mhm.
transaction will be blocked instantly. So that kind of product that we are also envisioning to build along with our partners as well.
So, Arnav, actually, we are having that sort of product. Like you can see the secure watch right written behind me.
I
So, yeah, so we already have that kind of product, and we will urge everyone to go and use that as well. So, there's a I think a Defender, secure watch Defender. So, if you provide the authority to the Defender, it can then go and block away illegitimate transactions that you are talking about. You can that use that feature as well. So you can have a trial, and everyone can have a trial. It's open for trial right now, and you can get your credits as well once you visit that.
Yeah, awesome. Well, like I think my team is already looking into your product right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Okay. Moving forward, Arnab, can you outline Metaborong's strategic role in future development of decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs as they call it, particularly in enabling AI agents to interact autonomously and responsibly on chain?
Yeah, so the view on DAO is that DAOs are, although tell it is it's a decentralized autonomous entity, but to be honest, and what we have already seen, like it's a very centralized one where people know each other, and like a very small amount of people is controlling a very large amount of people. So that's again like not the idea of ideal decentralized autonomous organization. So I think that's a place where AI agents come in, and basically with the help of AI agents and their decentralized knowledge about where the knowledge they're getting, we can actually have a ideal DAO. Again, that's a very like perfect use case, which generally doesn't happen in engineering with a perfect code. But yeah, with these ideas, at least we can move towards that future where one day we might have a decentralized autonomous organization.
Yeah. So, I'm also curious to know how Metaborong consistently stays ahead of the curve with the latest advancements in both AI as well as in blockchain. So, how does this commitment to continuous learning translate into enhanced solutions and heightened protection for your clients' projects?
So to be honest, again, it's actually generally driven from our core team, because our core team is very young. So we are all like our all the engineers are below 24, apart from me and some of the other guys, senior guys. So these guys, what I have seen in them is like they have the uh what to say, like the eagerness, the hunger to learn new stuff, and we don't need to like tell them also, like, okay, go and learn this new model, go and learn this new model. It's like they come to us and say, Arnab, yeah, like this are the stuff that are like going on in the market. So yeah, I think that's why I'm really blessed to have a thing like this.
Yeah, so it's always great to have that sort of enthusiasm and drive into your team that comes from outside, and they bring a lot of like enthu to your team. I think it's great to have fresh ideas as well that come from the young techs, or you call devs, basically, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So let's move on to your audience questions. Arnav, are you like ready to tackle such questions right now?
Yeah, bring it on.
So let's go. So let's see. So one basic question. So they are saying that this question has come like in the beginning of this discussion. So Ashwin is asking, is Metaborong providing ads with security? So is Metaborong doing that as well? Basically, I don't know what.
We are providing ads, but with security, like I need to like understand more into like what you mean by with security. So if
Okay.
you can explain more on the question, Ashwin, I can definitely answer you.
Right. Ashwin, you can type in your further explanation of your question. So, and also an advice is coming from Asif. He's saying he's advising students who wish to learn smart contracts or blockchain in depth to he's saying, can you like tell our audience to go and learn smart contracts and blockchain, and how will this help them in future?
So yeah, like to be honest, try to learn smart contract building. Start from Ethereum. Ethereum is the most common language to JavaScript. That's the Solidity. Then, if once you have a good understanding about Solidity and how blockchain actually works, then move towards more niche field like Solana's Rust. Rust is generally a harder language to learn, and then you have to implement it. So I recommend people to start with Ethereum Solidity, then go to Rust, because if you have these two knowledge, you up your goal. Like just just contact me, I'll hire you.
Okay, so this is all for the young audience that listening, and all those audience who wants to upgrade themselves as well. So moving on to the next question. So uh, Ashwin is asking, what are things students want to learn? What are the things students want to learn about AI and blockchain projects? Could you give any short roadmap?
Um, okay, so AI into blockchain. So basically, what you can learn in AI and blockchain is that first you have to learn the basic of blockchain, what happens in blockchain, what blockchain is, and then also like I think you have a better understanding about how AI will be and what is an AI, and how LLMs are made, and how you can use AI. So then you have to find a use case. Like suppose you want bot which can basically track orders for suppose I have a blue tea packet in front of me. Suppose there is a blue tea you have ordered. Now that bot should be able to track the order which is in blockchain. The AI bot should go there, read the status, then come to the user and express in a human language. Okay, like here is your order. It hasn't like all the description. A small, you can say customer service bot, you can easily create like this.
Okay, so I hope it answers your question. And Ashwin,
Oh,
you
yes.
also can you please uh, you can just type in the earlier explanation that we asked you. So you can also do that, Ashwin. So also, one question is coming from Tushar. Tushar is saying, Arnab, you recently launched Data 3 Networks mainnet for AI personas and agents. Can you walk me through a real world scenario where an AI agent on blockchain would solve a problem that centralized AI simply cannot?
Okay, so you have to understand that we are a service-based company. So sometimes we have to create products for the customers, not for our use case. So sometimes the use case can be a bit dumb, but yeah, we have to work along what the client says. But yeah, decentralized AI marketplace gives the creator the freedom to, like, suppose I am a niche creator of basically you can say where conferences. So I generally travel the world and basically look for conferences and I visit them. So if I have to make a travel vlog and if I have to like show like how where you can go stay, attend the conference, how you can get free passes and all those stuffs, I need monetization. And to be honest, these kind of customer, like the niche customers in YouTube, I won't get more than 100,000, 200,000 views, and that won't run my entire journey. So in that case, if you create an agent in which with every like if you spend some money as a Patreon or as a collaborator to my journey, it will help me. Alongside that, you will be also getting help from my experience from the bot.
Right. So we urge everyone to do that, and especially Tushar, you can also do that thing. Would be great. And Tushar is also asking another question. So, what's one myth about integration, AI blockchain integration, basically that you wish would disappear forever? One
Uh, Basically, whenever you are building a product, merge AI and blockchain, it will give you money.
myth. Okay.
That's a myth. Like you have to find a perfect use case. Like just entering AI and blockchain into your pitch deck won't give you access to the VCs.
Right, right. So I hope Tushar and any uh, would also like, this is quite exciting question. Any other myth that you can tell about AI and blockchain, more in on the funnier side?
It's like AIs are still not that good that it will eat your job, but it's that good that it might allow your compete or colleague who knows AI replace you. Basically, with AI, if I am an employee, I can use AI properly. I can do 2% job in 1% salary. So you have to be very cautious about your colleague who is using AI.
Okay, so this is for everyone, like mainly working professional. Great advice coming from Arnav. So Satya Prakash is saying, as AI continues to evolve rapidly, how do you envision its integration with decentralized applications that shape the future of user autonomy, basically data privacy, and smart contract execution in the Web3 ecosystem?
Okay. I'm reading the chat in order to understand the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so in order to enhance, I can start with smart contracts. So as I told, if we have an application that will basically watch every transaction, like what Secure Watch does, that is something a very noble cause, and like that's what we need currently. As every decentralized application is getting hacked left, right, and center. Like yeah, I think a couple of days ago with Coinbase, then everything is getting hacked left, right, and center. We need something like that. Users' data privacy. So as I told, like we can use ZK and all those stuff in order to like secure the data, user data privacy and user autonomy. I need more information about what you mean by the user autonomy. Like. what yeah, you need to be more clear on the user autonomy part.
So you can type in more about that, Satya Prakash, so that we can take this up while we are discussing this. And also a thought-provoking question that's coming in: how do you see the concepts of decentralized intelligence impacting your industry or interests in the coming years?
So, to be honest, I'm really looking forward to the decentralized intelligence that's coming forward because that's the way forward, to be honest. And that's what I told. Like that's a very lucrative thing to uh, think about, but that happening in a practical world, I think we're gonna have to like wait and watch if that actually happens.
All right. Let me check if we have any more questions that we have. So, what are the biggest challenges in aligning decentralized infrastructure with AI's need for compute and data? Hmm. I think we have discussed a bit about this. Can you take this up, Arnav? What are the biggest challenges in aligning decentralized infrastructure with AI's need for compute and data? This is
Uh, that's a very big question. Again, can you like make it up?
yeah, challenges in aligning Web3 and basically AI. So we have discussed it, but you can also tell a bit more.
So challenging challenges basically are whenever you are like connecting a synchronous and a asynchronous system together. The technical challenges that you will face is that one, suppose you have sent a context to the smart contract and it might be still pending, but on the other end, your AI will give the result without like waiting for the confirmation. So that's a very big issue with the synchronous and asynchronous processes. So yeah, I think that's one what coming right into my mind, and rest you can Google it. It will give you a answer.
Yeah, so I think a question coming in: what industries or sectors are most ripe for disruption through Metaborong's convergence model?
So I think uh, the way that we are moving forward, the user data privacy sector that with SecureDApp's, the financial sector, the healthcare sector, and obviously the growing market for like Web3 and infrastructure sector. Like these are the sectors that what we think can be good, and we are moving forward to that, getting those clients as well.
Yeah. So, so there are two questions, but I will merge into one. I think they are related. So they are coming in. So they are audience is saying, how do users and stakeholders participate in the governance of Metaborong's AI and blockchain modules? And if someone wanted to build or contribute to Metaborong today, where should they start, and what skills or tools are most valuable?
So the AI models that we build are very specific to the clients, and those are not open source, and you cannot contribute to them until unless you are part of Metaborong. And in order to take like contribute into Metaborong or like work with us, you have to like look for the hackathons that we are sponsoring and go in there, submit your projects, and if you are good enough, we'll look for you.
Okay. So, can you tell us a few like recent hackathons that you have sponsored, Arnav?
I think one couple of hackathons happened in Kolkata. To be honest, I'm very bad at with names. So I think you can just look into our LinkedIn, you'll find them.
Okay. So, I think there aren't more questions coming in. So that's it. I think we will now move to the closing. Let me check once if someone. Okay. Okay, so just a bit of advice that they want. So how they should, how what skills they should be building to basically, you said participate in hackathons. Even for participating hackathons, they need some skills. So where should they begin actually?
So to be honest, I would really appreciate if you guys can join your college development groups. I think in every college, whatever college, tier two, tier one, tier three, there are development groups, development stuffs going on. Engage with those guys, because from there only you will be getting the information about next hackathons or whatever they're doing in the campus. Try to like join those events, those hackathons that are happening inside your campus. And once you get a taste of the hackathons that are happening inside your campus, you will be having the confidence to go out of campus and then participate into them. So I think one by one you have to go. Like do a thing. Like first, just go to a hackathon, sit there and like watch everybody. And if you don't know what to build or how to build, just watch everybody. Try to make friends with the guys who are doing a lot of stuff. Go talk to them, sit with them, make friends. Like have some coffee, chai, whatever you want with them. If you become friends with them, and if you can pair with them for the next hackathon, you are gold. You will be getting an instant exposure to their knowledge, and with that, you can also increase your knowledge by looking into his code base or how he is working into it. And I think this is the way you have to move forward. Again, you don't have to follow my entire advice, but this is what I think. And yeah.
Yeah, really important advice. Those like who are looking to move into basically blockchain and smart contracts and want to participate in hackathons. Great advice coming from Arnab. So yeah, guys, please heed to that advice and implement that as well. And you can definitely get internships if you follow this way. So because there is a question, how can we get internship from Metaborong? So this was the answer. Get into hackathons and show your skills and get to the top, and then you stand a chance to get into Metaborong basically. So so there's a link in the chat. Everyone can join that for future discussions. We are moving now to the closure basically. So this brings us towards the end of the session. So Arnab, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your incredible insights on the convergence of AI and blockchain for decentralized intelligence. Your expertise has given us a lot to think about and act upon. So, any final words for our audience, Arnab?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you, Karan, for having me and SecureDApp team to like invite me into the first uh, podcast. And to the audience, I would say like uh, do visit Metaborong, and we have a LinkedIn and Twitter and the website. Please share whatever comments that you want to share, and please uh, learn Web3 AI. We need more and more people coming into this space, because this space needs more people, more good developers, more people who understand tech, more people who understand the basically need of good tech. And in AI, in blockchain, people with very less knowledge have made millions of dollars. So we as Indians, we have that IQ to make, we have the IQ to basically be the next Google, next uh, Microsoft from AI and Web3.
Right. So, and also, Arnab, it's a pleasure to have you. Basically, I've mentioned it earlier, but mentioning it again. So, we hope to have you back soon, Arnab, in season 2 of SecureDApp's exclusive. So,
Sure.
yeah,
Thank you.
looking forward to that as well. And a huge thank you to all of you, our amazing audience, for tuning in and making this webinar so interactive. Your engagement drives our mission at SecureDApp to build a safer digital India. uh, for all our viewers, if you found this conversation valuable, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the SecureDApp's YouTube channel for more deep dives into the world of Web3 and AI. Your engagement helps us bring more expert insights like Arnab's to you. Also, mark your calendars for 31st of July, same time, when we'll be back with another inspiring guest or guests and a new topic. So you don't want to miss this. So that's all for today. Stay safe online and keep exploring the Web3 and blockchain landscape. And we'll see you next week. On behalf of SecureDApp Exclusive, this is your host Karan Sontakke signing off. Take care.